cases this week. Tennessee Titans come in 4-0, will play the Houston Texans here in week 6, who come in not so well at 1-4, although the Texans did win last week. So who has the edge between the Tennessee Titans and the Houston Texans? Let's get into it next on Titan Upload. So the Houston Texans come into this matchup having a rough year. Already fired their coach, Bill O'Brien, and now Romeo Crennel will try to go 2-0 as he took over last week as they beat the Jaguars in pretty convincing fashion. The Houston Texans offensively, I mean, they're good. They got Deshaun Watson. Their wide receivers are really fast, whether it be Cobb, Stills, Fuller. They did trade away Hopkins. But at the end of the day, the Houston Texans brought in David Johnson. And although the fantasy football counselor was high on David Johnson, he hasn't really officially taken off yet. He had a decent week in week 1 versus the Chiefs. And last week, he rushed for around 96 yards. Tennessee Titans, on the other hand, their defense not putting up the best stats stopping the run, although they were better last week. How about the defense for the Houston Texans? Not good either. Now, they lost their linebacker, which is going to be a big, huge missing piece for them because he's a great communicator, former Pro Bowler. Now, Zach Cunningham does come in this week, leading the league in tackles at 53, so he's been pretty good. And last week, Tyrell Adams played pretty well for the Texans. Romeo Crennel was pretty happy with the production, as the Texans held the Jaguars to 14 points and pretty much kept the running game in check, which they haven't done for the first part of the year to this point. So the Houston Texans still have Merciless, still have J.J. Watt. Secondary is a little bit of a concern. Cunningham's a pretty good linebacker. Now the Tennessee Titans, it's been a COVID watch party for the past few weeks. Is the team going to play? Are they not going to play? When are they going to play? These are all great questions that came up every single day. And if you can't tell by my voice, I'm exhausted with all the COVID Tennessee Titans talk. The NFL was supposed to punish us hard. Didn't happen. Roger Goodell came out before the game against the Bills and said the Tennessee Titans did nothing wrong. So we can go ahead and close the book on that. But can the Titans do it again? They showed up against Buffalo in a huge way, putting up 42 points against the Bills and holding them to 16. I ask you, Titan fans, what's more impressive? The Titans put up 42 points on the Bills, or the defense actually held the Bills and Josh Allen to 16 points? I think I know your answer. The Titans need to get the running game going. This week looks like the perfect week to do it. Now, last week, the Texans held the Jaguars and Robinson in check for the most part. Did a good job. Really limited, made the Jaguars one-dimensional. This week, although Derrick Henry comes in at 3.7 yards per carry, the Tennessee Titans are not going to give up on the run. They are number 3 in the league in rush attempts. That's not changing this week. Now, Darrington Evans is on the IR with a hamstring. He won't be back for at least 3 weeks. I'm going to argue probably even more. So it looks like Derrick Henry's probably going to carry a big load again this week. Now, keep in mind the Titans do play the Steelers coming up from a week from now, which is going to be a huge game. But we know that the Texans are a divisional game, and Vrabel will have the troops ready to go. The Titans look to go 2-0 in the division, which is a very important key since the Colts lost to the Jaguars in week 1. But the Titans really got the offense going last week. 6 for 6 in the red zone, scoring touchdowns on every possession in the red zone, which is quite remarkable. The Titans come in number 2 in the league, only behind the Green Bay Packers as far as red zone efficiency, around 82% for the Titans. That's out of this world. The other issue where the Titans come into this, they do have A.J. Brown back. He looked pretty good last week. Corey Davis will be out this game, but it looks like Adam Humphries will be back, which is a big piece to the Titans offense, especially on third down. Yep. Titans are scoring first. Most rushing yards? Derrick Henry. Come on. Oh, hey, what's going on? What am I doing? Just on Flick Chat. trying to get my predictions in for week 6 between the Texans and the Titans. So definitely, I'll put the link below. Get involved in this. Come join the party. Let us know your predictions. And then we got live chat going on throughout the game. You can post your comments, reactions, whatever you want to do. Yeah, flick chat. Definitely let me know. And join Titan Upload Network. Love to have you. So who wins this matchup? 4-0 Tennessee Titans or the 1-4 Houston Texans? Actually, surprise, surprise, have the Tennessee Titans. Now, this could be a possible trap game. According to Maurice Jones-Drew, after the Titans just beat the Buffalo Bills, Maurice Jones-Drew said, for the record, that the Houston Texans at 1-4 will still win the division. Now, until someone defeats the Texans, they're still going to be a threat in the AFC South. But Maurice Jones-Drew, the Texans would have to go 9-2 the rest of the way to finish 10-6, whereas the Titans would just have to go 6-6. To make matters worse for the Texans, they actually play the Packers next week, which are undefeated, and they still have to play the Colts twice. So that's not going to be easy, Maurice Jones-Drew. You sound like you still hate the Titans, my friend, and that's a true story.